Pure that make you so passionate? What did you see in Pure that made you so passionate about this Pure product?
Oh, yes, I must confess that I'm someone that I love health. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. I can hear you loud and clear.
Yes, we can hear you. Go ahead.
Okay. All right. So personally, I am someone that loves health. I love anything that has to do with health. I am passionate about it. That was even the main reason I opted for a medical profession. So when I heard about Pure and this philosophy, honestly, I saw future, I saw hope. I immediately fell in love with the philosophy of Pure, which is cleanse, balance, and build. You know, this is the best way to combat diseases or even prevent them. We live in a world that is filled with pollutants. We inhale pollution. We eat contaminated food. Stress takes its toll on our body on a daily basis. Even the condition of the world we found ourselves in saps our energy mentally, physically, and otherwise. So we need something to balance that. We need something to support. We need something to get going. Because if we don't do anything, definitely we will get weak, we will collapse. If you don't refuel yourself, you can't refuel anyone. You can't be productive. So this Pure and this product is something that starts from the grassroots. It starts from within. For instance, the cleanse will detox 7 systems in our body. When your systems are well detoxed, it means that half of your problems are solved. You see? Then when it's detox, you balance your hormones. Most of the diseases we suffer from, let me say most especially the female folks. Hormonal imbalance play a vital role in that. So, but when your hormones are balanced, you see you'll be productive when it comes to fertility, when it comes to certain ailments, when it comes to this or that, you know, you will be able to produce, you'll be able to deliver, you'll be able to be yourself. In fact, you'll be able to be yourself. So then what about building? We eat food, yes. We eat food on a daily basis, but the food we eat are not enough. We can't get enough nutrients from the food we eat. It is not enough. If we tell ourselves that the food we eat are enough, we are just deceiving ourselves. So we need supplements to augment these nutrients. These nutrients are vital for life. These nutrients are very important for us to function normally, for our cells to be optimal in its functions. So our body can carry out the normal activities the way Jehovah created them. So, but these Pure supplements, they provide all the minerals, nutrients that might be missing in our food. And the good news there is that they are all organic. So when we take when I did my research, I found out that organic, 100% organic. So I became convinced. I started preaching the good news, and I love being product of whatever I am selling. I became a product of Pure. I bought Pure for myself. I bought Pure for my parents. I bought Pure for my brothers. Before I started, telling people this is the result. This is what it is. Please get this. There is hope. Because the way Jehovah created us made us that we shouldn't fall sick. We are sick as a result of certain abnormalities in the environment. So when we feed those cells and it regains its natural power to fight diseases, you see that the sickness will be at bay. So that made me to, if you leave me, I'll continue on.
Okay, that's so amazing. So which of the Pure products has been so impactful? Can you share your experience in using the product? One of the products you have used and the effects of that product on you.
Yes. First of all, I used organic sulfur. That thing is good. I used organic sulfur. I used Fuel Excel. So I have daily build Mila.
So what was your, I know you reached out to, you were passing through some things before. What did you see? What did you experience when you use organic sulfur?
Yes,
What did you?
yes. Yeah, the results is amazing. Personally, I have this chronic pain around my waist region to the extent that I can't lie in a certain position for a long time. Even lying in that position, I know I'm causing trouble for myself. So I just respect myself. I don't like in that position. But when I started taking sulfur, I wasn't even a good patient, you know. I don't like swallowing pills. But I said, I have to, because I was sick some time ago. So I started taking organic sulfur and Fuel Excel. So after like a month, I noticed that the pain is gone totally. When I lay in that position, that if I lay like facing down, pain will start. Nothing. I was like, I told my mom, see, oh, this thing is working, oh. It is really working. Do you know that no more pain? Nothing like pain anymore. I said, what?
Wow.
What? Is this true?
So, okay.
Then, let me get more. I now added the daily build. I now become a good patient. I started taking daily build religiously. Recently, I added the Mila. My energy level. Hey, don't even go there. My brain became as calm as sea. I will read because I'm actually preparing for an exam. I will read, I will understand. I know I'm a mother of 4 kids.
Yeah.
As in, my house is Fuji House of Commotion. Imagine, after the daily activities, everything, I will just read and comprehend. Why? I'm battling comprehension because my head is not calm. But I said, what did I do differently? Is that Mila daily build? And because recently I even stopped taking organic sulfur, but the Mila and daily build was doing everything that I can't even explain. So I won't even part of my parents, and they are now singing the everywhere.
Okay, we are going to talk about the testimony of your parents and others people, because I know you have already shared this amazing product with other people. So, like, okay, what is your message to doctors, nurses, and other individuals who are considering to be using the product? What advice will you give to them? What is your message to them?
My candid advice that please let's come on board. All medicals, if you're in as much as, in fact, everybody, whether you're medical specialist or not, please come on board. Let's share this good news to people. Help people to regain their health. At the same time,
Okay, Mr. Ayo, you can take over now.
Wow, thank you so much.
Okay, that's amazing.
True love, in fact, that was super amazing. Thank you for sharing that wonderful experience with us. Honestly, this has been the story. This has been a common experience with Pure. You know, each time we share our product with someone, it's always a feedback of, I'm so blessed. Thank you for sharing this with me. I'm now much more better, you know, and it's exciting. And tonight we still have Dr. Sandra, and we also have Dr. Etuk, who is going to go deeper on the constituents of our product. Why do our product work? All right. But before I go into calling up Dr. Sandra, and I want to quickly share with us something just briefly about Pure. What is Pure? You know, I'm sure some of us might be wondering, okay, you guys are talking about Pure. Can you give me a short intro about what Pure is? So please, let me just quickly do that. And I have a slide that I would like for us to look into. So please just stay with me. Okay, so now Pure is a US-based company. It's actually, I hope we can see my slide, please. Let me know if you can see my slide by commenting.
We can see your slide. Yes, we can see your slide.
That's great. Now, Pure is a US-based wellness brand. It's actually an acronym for People United Reaching Everyone. All right. And what Pure hopes to help everybody around the world achieve is whole health and financial prosperity. All right. Pure helps to, aims to help everyone achieve whole health because, we're living in a world where people just get sick and die for, situations or health issues that they shouldn't even have in the first place. And why is this happening? It's because of how toxic our air is today. It's because of the quality of the food we're eating. It's because of the stress, from technology, stress from work that a lot of people are going through. And that is the mission of this company, to help, everybody around the world connected to their amazing products that would eventually help them achieve whole health. All right. And of course, financial prosperity is also at the helm of what Pure is all about. We're going to be talking about all of that shortly. But some few facts about Pure is that Pure is a US-based company, like I said earlier, but also it's been in existence for over 12 years. All right. So some persons have asked me, "Oh, this is a new company." I said, no, the company is just new in Africa. Right? For the past 2 years, Pure recently came into Africa, but Pure has been in existence for 12 years, started in the US, has spread to South Africa, spread to Canada, spread to New Zealand, spread to Kenya and several other nations, Ghana. And we're excited to have Pure here in Nigeria because, like I said, its products are really amazing. You have not heard anything yet. By the time the doctors begin to break them down, you will be amazed. And also because the business part of it is also exciting, all right? And this is what we hope that you take away from this presentation, from this summit tonight, all right? So Pure, we have over 665 product lines, okay? And one of the co-founder of Pure is one of the richest man in the world, which is the founder of Nike, Phil Knight. This is one of the things that I saw that made me say, wow, this company is worth partnering with, and because of the quality leadership it has. In Africa here, we have our president, Dr. Ben Peters. He's an amazing man, and he has been at the helm of affairs for the past 2 years in Pure, expanding Pure value all across Africa. And now we have the Wellness Advisory Board. Now, I saw this and I said to myself, this company is really structured. All right, this company is, because if you want to do something, one of the things that I look out for is this thing sustainable? Do they have a solid structure that can support whatever it is they are doing? And by the time I saw that Pure had a very sound wellness advisory board that combines, that is made up of doctors, rheumatologists, pharmacists, dermatologists, that with in fact, Dr. John Bucknor has been a medical doctor for the past 35 years, all right? The experience of this wellness board, combined experience of this wellness board is over 100 years of experience in the medical wellness field, and this is the board that do the research that ensures that, we have the products that we have today, and we have so many amazing products that we're going to get into very soon. So the whole point of this is to get you to see that Pure is a very strong company with a sound vision. And the vision, like I said, is to help everyone achieve whole health and also financial prosperity, all right? And because of this unique vision, the company has a very, very sound philosophy, which is the cleanse, balance, and build philosophy. And that philosophy is what guides the administration of its product, and it's what has brought about the result and the impact that this product is having across the world. And I'm so excited to be sharing this with you, because I know that once you can understand this, I want to believe that everyone here on this call is an intellectual, you're sound, you can identify something that is real, something that is sound, that would go really far and big. So I want to believe that we will all see the value. All right. And then we will all, decide to be a part of this amazing, amazing company called Pure. Now, quickly, I'm going to hand over to my co-host tonight, Bola Tito, who is going to be inviting Dr. Sandra to the call and just having her share with us why, all the amazing things. I don't want to go into what Dr. Sandra will blow your mind. So please, I want to give you heads up. Take a sheet of paper, take a pen. If you have anything that might distract you, take it away from you, because what you're about to hear will literally blow your mind. And if you have a question, please drop them in the comments. I see some hands are raised, one hand in particular. We're going to give some persons opportunities to ask questions live, but most of us, you could just post your question in the chat and we're going to take it. So Bola Tito, over to you as you handle the next session with Dr. Sandra. Thank you.
Hello, that was powerful and awesome. It's going to be an amazing session because Dr. Sandra is going to blow away because she's so passionate about this amazing product. Dr. Sandra, are you there? Good evening. Yes, we are going to be asking questions. So if you have any question, you can drop in the comment section. We are going to be answering one after the other. Dr. Sandra, are you there? Good evening.
Yes, I'm here. Good evening, everyone. Good evening.
Good evening. Yes, we are going to answer your question about that. Okay, Dr. Sandra is going to answer that. Okay, that's absolutely awesome. Welcome, nice to have you here. So Dr. Sandra, as a medical doctor with about 8 years experience, where do you think people get sick, especially those with generational sickness? Where do you think people get sick?
Yeah, fine, thank you. Good evening, everyone, once again. I'm actually going to introduce myself. I'm Dr. Sandra, a medical doctor and also a naturopath. I graduated over 60 years ago. And I found out that most people actually have a lot of degenerative issues because of what we don't know is actually what is actually killing us. I lost my dad as a result of what stroke. And I was still in medical school when my dad died. And I found out that he was actually not managed properly. But actually why I started going into organic supplements and natural medicine was when I lost a close friend. She's a medical doctor, the husband is a medical doctor, died of cancer of the breast. And I was like, what is it that we're not doing right that is making people die from lots of degenerative issues? And that was when I actually got into natural medicine. I had to go back to school to study natural medicine. And I found out that, yes, most people actually have a lot of degenerative issue just as a result of toxins and free radicals. And once you have toxins and free radicals, what are free radicals? Free radicals are atoms or group of atoms that bring about degenerative changes in our body system. And once we have these degenerative changes, which leads to poor blood circulation. And once you have poor blood circulation, you see most people actually having a lot of degenerative issues. When it comes to high blood pressure, when it comes to diabetes, when it comes to cancer, think of any kind of degenerative issue just as a result of poor blood circulation. So we found out that is actually the reason why most people actually have them. Why? Because those toxins, those free radicals, people don't actually know what to do to remove toxins from their bloodstream. Because sometimes people actually feel that once you have toxins, medical drugs can actually remove them. But no, most of the time, 90% of drugs are actually filled with toxins. Yes, we're actually going to do a lot of relief, but you're actually taking in toxins into your body system. But if you don't do the right thing, these toxins actually causes a lot of degenerative issue in the body system. Thank you.
That is really, really awesome, Dr. Sandra. So I hope you have gotten that part about that. The question you are having, just to drop your question, Dr. Sandra is going to give answer to them about fibroid, renal problem, everything. We are going to give answer to your questions. So if you have any questions, just kindly drop in the comment section. We are going to, and if you still have people that your friends, your family that are having health challenges, invite them to be part of this Health Spa Summit. So The company Pure was founded based on a wellness philosophy of cleanse, balance, and build. Can you explain more about that?
Okay, yes. When it comes to cleanse, balance, and build, I've never seen, I told you, I actually got into natural medicine when I got to know that for you to actually eradicate or for the body to actually heal itself, you must follow what three basic philosophy of life. And this three basic philosophy of life is actually the basic philosophy of God, good health. And it comes to what? Cleansing, balancing, and building. And that was actually what Pure actually brought into Africa and brought into the world. Why? Because most companies don't have this basic philosophy. Why? Because we actually, when it comes to orthodox medication, what we do not actually detoxify the body system. And that is why sometimes when you keep on taking our medication, what it actually does in the body system is actually, it relieves you temporarily. Have you asked yourself, what happens when you pour red oil on your body? And after pouring red oil on your body, you now go after to take maybe a cloth to wipe your body. And after doing that, you go to wear what? A white cloth. What happens? That white cloth will actually stain. That's actually how our body systems are. So if you do not follow the basic philosophy of health, by detoxify your body system, by balancing and by building, you might not get the required health. And that is why detoxification which is a cleansing, is actually very, very necessary for a lot of degenerative issues to actually be eradicated or solved. And that's why the basic philosophy of Pure, which is the cleansing, balancing, and building, is the base philosophy of good health, which we don't have in our medical world. Because most of the times we have seen where we go, we get patients and we tell them, this is actually what we do to actually, right? And you see that they tell you there's nothing like, because I've actually checked, over 16 years, I have not actually seen what you can take to actually remove toxins in the our bloodstream. Yes, what we do, we actually add toxins to inside our body, not removing them. But this basic philosophy of Pure, which is actually the cleanse, balance, and build, will actually help your body start healing itself. And this is actually the basic philosophy of good health that we are supposed to have. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mrs. Dr. Sandra, for the clarification about cleanse, balance, and build. Could you give us insight to some medical breakthrough nutritional supplements product Pure has and why they work so well?
Okay, fine. I told you I didn't just get into natural medicine because I saw Pure. I've actually gotten into natural medicine after studying medicine and studying in the university. I went back, just as I said earlier, to study natural medicine because of the breakthrough in natural medicine. When it comes to natural medicine has to do with nutrotherapy. And when it comes to nutrotherapy, it has to do with your vitamins, your amino acids, your minerals, which is actually very essential for the body system. And that is actually what we in the medical world don't actually know. It's just now that most doctors, most medical practitioners are beginning to understand what vitamins, what amino acids, what every other mineral in the body can actually do to our body system. And that is why yeah, thank you. That was actually when I got into Pure and saw these three basic philosophy of cleanse, balance, and building. I said, wow, this is actually the best philosophy of life. And that's why when it comes to breakthrough, I've been able to record tremendous testimonies and breakthrough using this basic philosophy. For example, there's a testimony of a patient I had in University of Port Harcourt Teaching Hospital. This lady had cancer of the esophagus. And when the doctor actually called me and said, somebody actually directed them to me, and I actually went to them. And I went to the hospital and I said, the doctor was asking me, Dr. Sandra, what do you think? I just looked at it, I said, sir, I just feel that this woman has an inflammation. He looked at me and was like, Dr. Sandra, what are you saying? I said, yes, there's actually what we can do is actually one, to help to detoxify the body system. And this woman is a patient that has been for 1 month not taking any solid food. What she was actually taking were just liquid and taking pap. And I was like, doc, can I actually do something? Let's try this for like 3 days and see what we actually get out of it. And I started trying with our cleanse. This woman couldn't take anything. I said, fine. I started with the cleanse. And why? Because our cleanse has a powerful ingredient called what? Casa Sagrada, that actually eliminates what? From several elimination pathway. So anywhere this thing is, like inflammation or anything is actually coming from, I will actually get what? Results. So I actually started with what? Our cleanse, and gave this woman. What I did with our cleanse is that because I knew this woman was not able to swallow anything, I actually had to open the cleanse. And the doctor was like, but I heard other people say they take it. I said, sir, let's try an experiment on this patient. We now actually started with her. I removed the cleanse, poured it in a water for her, and told her to drink. I gave her morning and night for 4 days. The 5th day, this woman started taking it. Everybody was amazed in University of Port Harcourt Teaching Hospital, because they never believed. I said, sir, all what this woman needed to do was to remove what? That toxin that had actually blocked what? That had led to that inflammation. And after doing that, and we added other products, do you know this woman presently can actually eat what? Take any solid what? Food and actually be discharged what? From the hospital. What does it actually tell you with the medical breakthrough? Yes, they are, because the science behind what our products, most people don't actually know it. It's just like when you come to what? Our Pure Excel. Our Pure Excel contains what? Bioavailable glutathione, supervisor dismutase, and what? Our aloe asmina. One, because everybody, including me, actually seated here on this call tonight, we all have what? Glutathione. And what, as you're growing old, your level of glutathione is actually what? Depleting. And why is it actually depleting? One, because of what? The aging process that actually sets in. The free radicals, our lifestyle, whatever we are doing actually sets into our body system, reducing what? This was glutathione that is being embedded in our body system. You cannot get glutathione anywhere except by replacing it back. And how do you replace it? By taking what? A product called Pure Excel that can actually what? Bioavailable glutathione, by taking it back into the body system. Mind you, our body can actually heal itself, which most medical people don't actually believe. They don't believe the body can actually heal itself. But why? Because of what? The science behind what? Our Pure Excel. It contains different ingredients that have been embedded in it. Just these 3 I mentioned, that it contains other 50 complementary ingredients. We have our turmeric inside it. So a lot of ingredients that has been embedded. We have our amino acids and our vitamin, everything that is. Do you know just this Pure Excel? You can actually do a proper cleansing detoxification with our Pure Excel. You can actually build here. You can actually regulate your body system with what? Our Pure Excel. Why? Because of the active ingredient in this. Do you know with Pure Excel, a lot of degenerative issues can actually be handled. When it comes to cancer, when it comes to kidney problem, yes, there's a medical, let me give you this, the medical breakthrough with our Pure Excel. I had a renal failure, stage 4 renal failure. And when they actually brought this patient to me, I was like, wow, Holy Spirit, you need to actually help us do this. And I started with cleanse. This woman was actually stage 4. She was very weak. And because of what I have read on our Pure Excel, on our cleanse, I needed to actually practice, actually apply this product to this patient. I gave this patient our cleanse to first of all detoxify the body system very well, because most of the time I tell people that life starts from our colon. And once you see cleanse, the day I saw cleanse, I said, yeah, you can actually eliminate toxins. Bacteria. This is why you have the bad bacteria. If you can actually get this corrected, there's no degenerative issue that can survive in your body system. And when I started, I said, yes, with cleanse, I can actually achieve that. I started with this woman with the cleanse. I now went ahead up on 280. That was what the creatinine. The urea was 300 and I was like, how? I was like, this woman was almost, the doctor said, yes, they are just giving her how many months to live and all that. I just smiled. I said, because I knew what we wanted and what the product I had at that point in time. Do you know, after 1 month of administration of our Pure Excel, this woman's creatinine level dropped from 1,000 to about 800. The second month, I continued the medication. I increased the dosage of the Pure Excel. And everybody, even when I told some they were like, why didn't you increase? I said, no, I do what I was doing. And the second month, the creatinine level dropped to 385. Do you know presently now, this woman does not even go for her dialysis again. Why? Because of what we have what in our Pure Excel. Medical breakthrough what in our Pure Excel. Because Pure Excel is actually what study a lot of this ingredients in this product. You find out that this product can take care of what any kind of what degenerative what issue. But do you have the patient? Can you be consistent in taking them? If you are consistent and you have that patient, I tell you there's no degenerative. Because when it comes to a lot of degenerative issue, I tell people that you don't need to rush. I give you between 3 to 6 months, depending on your body mentality. If your body can actually absorb fast, yeah, in 3 months you have started seeing results. But this woman, in less than 3 months, because of the breakthrough, the science behind her Pure Excel, I started getting what results.
Wow. Wow.
Thank for that amazing testimony. I'm so wowed. I'm so wowed. The fourth question is that can you share some cases of your experience using this product to reverse health issues? And you have already mentioned about that, but can you just give us some more cases?
Okay. Yes. When it like other testimonies on what organic sulfur. Organic sulfur. I use organic sulfur myself. I'm a testimony to organic sulfur. Sometimes most people wonder, Dr. Sandra, what kind of cream do you use? I tell them I'm not a cream person. I use natural organic sulfur. Why? Because of what? It contains 99.9 MSM sulfonide maintained. That I will know our organic sulfur is actually the third most abundant mineral in the body system. Or what I did was actually what I had to do an experiment on what organic what sulfur. What did I do? Most patients that actually come to me, especially having arthritis and having any other degenerative issue, I tell them you can actually like take this product and you get what result. But there's this one that actually what blew my mind. That was when I actually saw a lady that had what varicose vein and all that, skin blemishes and all that. What I did was I asked her, "Ma'am, what kind of cream do you use?" She called it kind of cream. I said, "No, can you just get a baby oil for me?" And she was just actually looking at me. I said, "Please, can you actually bring this baby oil to the office? I'm going to mix what organic sulfur." What did I actually do with the organic sulfur? I opened the organic sulfur, mixed it with her cream, and told her, "Do not apply any other cream. Just start using what organic sulfur on your skin." Do you know this woman applied this baby oil and what the organic sulfur that I actually mixed for her in 1 week? The skin blemishes, everything disappeared. She was like, eh? And do you know what now? I gave her the one she was actually taking inside to internally. I said, you will take this organic sulfur first thing in the morning, or 3 on empty stomach and last thing at night. She was like, look, I said, if you can even actually take organic sulfur sublingually, better for me, you get faster what result. And after this one actually did this, her skin started glowing, the blemishes on her, the varicose vein, everything disappeared. If you see this woman, you think she went under maybe a machine that actually transformed her. But what did she use? Just what organic what sulfur. Then I also had what a fibroid patient that I gave organic sulfur. What I did on a fibroid patient was that I know most of the times hormonal drugs actually increases what the size of what fibroid. And actually told this woman to actually stop. And she was like, what that the doctor? I said, can you actually stop? Because the more you take this, the more this fibroid was actually what growing. What I did was I gave her a clean and organic sulfur, and told her there's some things that she should stop taking. Yes, because if you're a fibroid patient, actually listening to me now, there's some food you don't need to take. You don't need to take sugar. I think by 13. And when she came and I told her, "Ma, this is actually what you need to avoid taking. This is what you need to, and be consistent. Because once you are consistent on but do you know right now, this woman the last time she came to the office, she said, do you know, I've never worn this cloth. She showed me that she has never worn this for a year. But presently, she wore it to the office just to prove a fact.
I don't know what you're talking about. You're telling me I should just continue to make me rich.
So a lot of or you actually what? All you need to do was open But to be amazed, your hair start that name. What actually growing?
Mr. To mute everybody.
Yeah. Sorry?
No, not you. You can continue, ma'am.
Okay, so you can see that these are, then when we come to what are going, there's a product called Going. I don't know if we have a slide on Going. Going is actually has to do with what yin and yang. I told you I did natural medicine in what in China, and that was actually where I learned what on our yin and yang. Most degenerative issues are all in the yang stage. When it comes to high blood pressure, when it comes to diabetes, think of any kind of degenerative, they are all in the yang stage when it comes to the Chinese philosophy. And Agoyin was actually made with what? Traditional Chinese medicine, which is actually come to what? Traditional Chinese philosophy. And when I got to hear about Goyin, I actually went on research. I said, wow, that most, even this company doesn't know what they have in Goyin. Goyin is a product because the name Yin, for you to balance your body system, because every degenerative issue is at the yang stage. For you to balance, to be in a regulatory, you have to bring a product that has to regulate. And that was actually what Agoyin actually does in the body system. The yin actually helps to what balance what, counteract what the yang, because all the degenerative issues are what in the yang stage. So Agoyin, what Goyin actually does in the body system, it helps to what bring an equilibrium to balance the body what system. Because let me interpret this, because you might not really what this actually does in a layman's language. Every body system, for example, now you have a hot environment. Once you have a hot environment, what do you do to actually cool that environment? You go to what? Bring in a cold thing to actually suppress that hot environment. That is actually what yin does to the body system. Yin will actually help to balance what? Cool whatever degenerative what issue you're having, to balance it and normalize. And that is why what? See, I told you that when it comes to cancer, what kills most cancer patients is not cancer. Because what kills most cancer patients, it is the mood swing that most cancer patients actually what have. One, because once you have what a depressed mood, your cancer cells start spreading very fast. And that is actually what Agoyin will actually do for you. What it does in the body system, it helps to balance your stress level, balance your mood, makes you, because I found out that most cancer patients always feel somebody actually did that thing to them. They always like, it is either once somebody actually told me in the village, I will see, or it's my in-law. No. What they don't know is that it is not the cancer that is killing them, but the mood, because you're always angry or you're always having unforgiveness. Once you have unforgiveness in your bloodstream, you will never get what result, no matter the medication you take. That is the irony that most people don't know. Even when you are taking pure products, you're always angry. See, you're always releasing this hormone, you're always releasing that. You will never get what result. But when you are on ongoing, if you like get angry, because this will actually help to calm your spirit down. You are going to enhance what? Your mood and increase your vigor. Then, if you are someone that actually also having insomnia, I've been able to have a testimony on a patient that has insomnia. This woman could not sleep. I just told that man, do you know what you do for me? You're going to take Goyin last thing at night when you're sleeping, you are about to go to bed. And she was like, hey, Dr. Sandra. I said, hey, do you know this woman? Immediately she took Goyin. She even called me. Presently, I'm in Abuja. She even called me and I just told me, I didn't even tell her I was in Abuja. She just told me, Dr. Sandra, what did you give to me? Do you know, immediately I took this Goyin. It was like I was feeling dizzy, as if, and I slept off. That even as she woke up this morning, that she's still feeling sleepy. I said, ma, please go back to sleep. That's actually what Goyin does to the body. It will just help to balance what? The body system. When you are sad, you're fatigued. Myself, I'm always actually very busy. Very busy. That most of that, when I got Goyin, I just told myself, Dr. Sandra, you need to help yourself. What I do is I'll just get Goyin. Once I take Goyin, it calms me down and makes me be in a relaxed mood. I can do what I want to do, and I get what's my results. Thank you very much.
Wow, that was amazing testimony. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. So what is your final word to medical doctors, other healthcare providers, and individuals who are on the fence about being part of Pure or using the products? What advice will you give to them?
Okay, fine. Yeah, I just as I said, most of the times we in the medical world don't like giving ear to, maybe when they say organic supplements, they'll say, no, I don't believe in organic supplements. I don't blame them. Why? Because not every organic supplement in the market is actually what? Pure. That is actually very fit for the body system. Yes, because it's not everything they say is organic that you take. One, let me just give you for example. There's a product someone actually brought to the office. I was saying, is this not an organic stuff? And I told her, I said, please, can you open it? Give me the capsule. And lo and behold, she gave me the capsule. You'll be amazed. What's the capsule? It was like plastic. That was actually what they used in actually what putting what this supplement. And this is actually what somebody would take, and it actually was not what dissolved properly, and you start going to your intestine. That is why most medical practitioners will tell you, do not, I don't believe in supplement. But no, I will actually encourage everyone on the call tonight that we should actually see. I tell people that most medical people in our field don't actually read further. We don't do further study, because once we read every day, there's a lot of science actually going on, that a lot of revolution that you need to actually embrace yourself by actually doing a lot of study. Once you do a lot of study, you find out that there are things that you can actually do. Okay? Do you know sometimes that in our environment, there is a way you can even live in your house. You can, for example, now let me shock you. Do you know there's something called what? Having tapping to the eggs. The main eggs, not your thighs. Do you know you can actually have a degenerative issue, and you have a patient that you feel that is actually not recovering fast. You are giving a lot of supplement and you're not getting. Do you know what you can do? You can actually have a contact with the eggs. One, when I mean contact in the eggs, is like going to tell the person, remove your sandal, remove your shoe, have a contact with your eggs. That's the sand, pure sand, not on the tiles. And once you start taking this supplement, you start getting results. Why? Because the electrons, there are things that you're having a contact with what the natural what electrons coming from the ground to what because most of the organs are being what they are all represented under your feet. All under your feet. So once you do that, you actually get results. Why not give a trial? If you're a medical practitioner here, give a try to this product. I tell you, we never regret it. Because that was actually what happened to me. Because I lost a friend, I had to tell myself, there's something we are not doing. I lost my dad. And I cried because my dad died very early. I was still in medical school when I lost my dad. So my dad never enjoyed anything. I was like, this is an irony. Why would people around me be dying of a lot of degenerative issues? I cannot give people health back. And I call myself doctor. I watch cases, I watch patients die in presence of me. I cannot do anything. I actually went back to do a lot of research. And that was why I actually said, no, we need to actually do further study. We need to actually read. Embrace this product, do a lot of research. I'm not telling you to join Pure because, yes, we want to know. You do a lot of research on what these supplements, you'll be amazed on what Pure actually has. And I'll tell you, you will never regret it because this is actually the best product in the market right now. One, because of three basic philosophy of what good health, cleansing, balancing, and building. And once you have this, I tell you, you definitely get that result. So I'm encouraging everyone on the call, embrace this because this is actually the right place to be. One, because you have said we are actually saving life. For you to save life, how do you save life? Do you watch people die in your custody? I told myself, not on my watch anymore will somebody die, except I don't know what to do. I'm not on my watch. Why? Because I have the basic Pure product that I can actually give to administer to this patient, and they will actually get results. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Sandra. God bless. I really appreciate this amazing session. Please, we still have some questions. I believe you still be part of this session till we finish.
Yeah, no problem.
Thank you so much. Yeah, God bless you so much. So after Dr. Etuk has talked, then the doctors will start asking all our questions that well. Just drop your questions that you have. And if you still have people, your friend, your family that needs to hear this information, kindly invite them. You are doing them a favor, a health favor, because in this 2021, nobody should die untimely death anymore. We have something that works, that could help them. So kindly invite your friends. We still have another doctor that is going to talk, and they'll be answering all our questions. Mr. Ayo, are you there? Mr. Ayo.
Thank you so much for that wonderful session. Wow. Can you hear me? Awesome. Wow. That was
we can hear you.
That was mind-blowing. I want to appreciate Dr. Sandra. You know, I've been seeing some persons on the chat asking, how can I get the product? How can I start? Now, for you to get started, you know, with Pure, it's very simple, really, very, very simple. All you just need to do is to shop for your health or shop for the health of your loved one, all right? And the way Pure has structured it is so beautiful that you shopping for your health also gives you an opportunity to be a part of the business, which is really, really great, right? So you're shopping for your health, and then you're also a part of the business. So, and how much does it really cost? How much does it cost? For example, the product pack we want you to shop for, the cost starts from 77,000 naira. Now, I might say this and some of us might cringe. No, don't cringe. Think about the value. Think about the person who is sick that would recover, either kidney issue or, you know, heart issue or whatever issue that the person is going through, or even if it's you, all right? Dr. Sandra has talked to us about a wide variety of solutions that our product has helped deliver. Now, some persons might be hearing those testimonies and you're thinking, oh, is this made up or is it a joke or something? No, these are real testimonies. We don't have time. I could call some certain people. We have real testimonies. In my case, my mother-in-law, arthritis, high blood pressure, all gone. You know, it was her experience that made me say, no, this is something I need to get very serious with, all right? Because I saw the result. You know, several other people have gotten testimonies from using our product, and you too can get a testimony. So shop for your health. It's just 77,000 naira. Go to the person who invited you so that they can walk you through the process. But you know, you can, because we ran ads for this program, so I would advise that you only, for some of us that you don't know, you just came, talk to Brenda. Brenda is on the call. Brenda is the person who's going to reach you and chat you up. And then we're going to walk you through the process of getting this product. Our products are amazing, really. You can gift it to someone instead of gifting somebody maybe something to eat, sweet, or all these things that have so many sugar. Why not get them a go-in or get them a daily build? These products are what we need in our homes. I don't know if you can see my home office here. You see some of the products there. I'm a distributor, and it's been exciting, all right? So I want to encourage us, for those who are interested, you know, go back to the person who invited you or talk to Brenda on the call, and she's going to guide you through how you can get started with amazing products. All right. Wow. We're going into the next session with an amazing doctor with us here tonight. You know, now we've heard so much about the product value, about the philosophy of Pure. And really, I keep telling people that, you know, in Pure, we are so science focused, you know, because we want people to see that what we have is not just hype. All right. A lot of people come and they tell you hype. No, we don't do hype. We tell you facts. You know, one of the reasons why I got really committed with Pure was I was telling someone that Pure was the first company I saw that did not just come and tell you and start making claims. All right. Pure will come to you and show you research that has been done by University of Texas. Pure will show you research that has been done ongoing by some group study that was done somewhere, and not just one, not just two, like 20. They'll show you research that has been done on glutathione. Pure will give you facts behind every claim they make, and that is why the Nigerian Medical Association and several other great organizations are partnering with Pure. So if you're here using Pure products, guess what? You're using a product that has been endorsed by any world regulatory body that you can think of. Is it FDA in US? They've been certified by FDA. Is it NAFDAC? Anyone you call. And the beautiful thing again is Pure is already also in the PDR. So let me not talk. I'm not a medical doctor. Let the medical doctor come share with us. Now we have an amazing man. I got to learn about him in Pure. What a fantastic guy. The first time I heard him speak, I was blown away. I was like, wow, is this truly a medical doctor? And I'm so honored to have him on the call. Please, Dr. Ituk, if you're on the call, kindly unmute your mic. So we'll be having Dr. Ubong Ituk. He's a medical doctor based in Abuja. You know, he has been in Pure for about a year now, and he's one of the top earners in Pure. Now, like I said, the beauty about Pure is that we don't just want to help your health get back to shape. We also want to help you financially live a very great life. all right, Pure has two missions. One, to help you attain whole health. Two, to also help you attain financial prosperity. And Dr. Etuk represents both ends of the spectrum. He has been able to help patients achieve whole health, and also he's helping many patients. I mean, also helping many other people achieve financial prosperity. He himself has attained financial prosperity. I love the story when he shared how he bought a car for his mother. It was so touching, all right? Many of us want to be able to do this. So, Dr. Etuk, thank you for being on the call with us tonight. How are you doing, sir?
Good evening, everybody. Thank you, Mr. Hoyo. Thank you to the amazing speaker. I really appreciate you guys. And also, thank you, everyone, for taking out your busy schedule to join the call. I really appreciate it.
Wow, Dr. Etuk, you're in for a very great session. I know myself, we're going to learn a lot from you. All right, so the first question I would like to ask you is, the Nigerian Medical Association is now in partnership with Pure. What do you think is the reason why that happened? Like, you know, why did the NMA, because you're a medical doctor, I believe you're part of the NMA, why do they partner? Why was the partnership in Pure? Why did it happen? Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much. Well, it's actually very simple. I think you've actually answered some of the questions regarding that. But this was this thing that Pure did, which is actually quite unique. I think most of the product companies that come into Nigeria don't do. So they actually did take the NMA chairman, and they took PSN's chairman and some individuals from NAFDAC to US. They actually showed them where these products are being produced, because one of the things that this company does is that some of the products, they produce them themselves. Some, they have a third party producing for them. So in order for my association to endorse this product, they first of all took them there, showed them that we have a good manufacturing practice, GMP certified. Then they also gave them access to their research. Finally, they gave them product to go and, you know, use it and give back a feedback. So after some months, you know, because NMA actually assigned some group of doctors to take a look at this, and we tried it on patient. Even me personally, when I got in touch with Pure, I did my own research personally, tried it with patients. That's how I even came up with the suggestive combinations for different health conditions. And that was just the reason why you see this NMA and PSN actually partnering with Pure.
Wow.
It's because of because most companies don't actually like people to go through their research, because most of them have animal research on products. But Pure was so, you know, is a company that is so focused, and they believe they actually went out to do human studies. If you don't know, to do a double-blinded placebo, it takes a lot of millions and millions of US dollars it costs, because something can go wrong. Most people don't want to publish your studies. If you have seen alone with the vaccine, you can see how it's taking time to actually have a clinical human studies on it. But if it's in terms of using rat animal, it's fast.
Yeah.
You know?
Wow. Thank you so much. Now, that's amazing. You know, Pure actually does the studies with, you know, human research. So that's really great. Thank you so much. Now, I want you to share your story with us. How did you get into Pure, and how was it like? Why did you, you know, come on Pure? You know, we have a lot of medical doctors here. We also have nurses, pharmacists, and I want them to, you know, be encouraged from your story. Also, individuals. Now, you don't have to only be a medical doctor for you to be a part of Pure, but please just share your story and why Pure. How did you get started, and, you know, how has it been so far?
Okay. Well, let me just start from here, because I want to be brief about this story.
Okay.
Pure came to me at a very low point in my life. I think then was actually a time first I was very disappointed in myself.
Wow.
Sorry, I was doing well. Most people would say you were doing well, because I was working for both government and also for private. The annual, I think, monthly salary I was getting was roughly between 450 to 500K, but it wasn't enough. I'm living in a city of Abuja, staying in central area. I had bills. I have parents, my mom looking up to me, my siblings, being a doctor and all. So it was more like you have a big residual bills to pay, and you didn't have any residual income coming in. You were just depending on your salary. So I did the normal thing which an average young doctor in Nigeria are doing, starting writing exams, to leave the country. I was considering a lot of options, wrote the ESM club, all those things. You need to go to UK. Why that one was looking as if it's going to delay a little bit. I thought of going to another place that is easy, which was Maldives. And I was told I'm going to get paid roughly between $2,500 to $3,000. So I was excited. Wish I got the job. In fact, the particular month I joined Pure was when I was supposed to leave. The only thing that was left for me was to just buy my flight ticket, because I've already gotten the job. I did a Skype interview and they gave me the job from their Ministry of Health over there. So a good friend of mine in Lagos called me and told me that there's this company, Pure, that he just met one of their representative, and they have a great product. I was just like, guy, I'm so sorry. I don't think I would want to do this because I'm actually on my way leaving the country. So he told me that it's a business you can do remotely from anywhere as far as you have a smartphone and all. I said, but this thing is all networking thing. I don't even want to listen to it. So on a second thought, I just told him, well, you know what, he can share the information. So when I went through the information, I was interested. I always want to be very frank with people. What drew me into Pure was the money that it was in it. It wasn't about the product. So I called him back and I told him that, well, I've gone through the slide that you sent and all. It's a good one, but I don't think I'll still want to do it because I've already, I didn't tell him that I've changed all my money to dollars that I'm leaving. I just told him that I don't have the money. So the next thing, because he's my friend, he just transferred money for me. He said about then it was 60,000, 120,000 to my account. So I should register him and also register me under him, and let's do the business. So I wanted, at some point, I was like, why did I get myself into this? So I said, okay, no harm. Let me just get with the registration. So when I got in, these were the reasons why I actually decided, because for me, a lot of people go into this business, but they don't really have, their mindset first is not right. Secondly, I don't know what their intentions are. They're not really intentional about the business. So for me, from the day one, I knew what I wanted. And I knew that I had to return this money to this guy eventually, because he was expecting me to register and, send the product across. So after the registration, I just said to myself, I need to recruit 10 people. So I went out to work. I didn't go out on the street looking for people. I actually just leveraged on the contact of people on my WhatsApp, because every day you see people promoting different things on their WhatsApp. So I just selected few people and reached out to them. It wasn't easy. Yeah, I reached out to about 50 persons in 48 hours. In fact, the first 45 said no, but that didn't stop me. And that didn't, because I knew what I wanted. I already set a goal for myself. And I actually wanted to test Pure to see if they're going to pay the money. Because in my head, I was calculating, then they used to pay referral bonus, I think 14,800 for bringing one person that buys an average of 100 PV pack. So I said, okay, if I can get 10 guys to buy an average 100 PV pack, that means I'll make 160,000. Let's see if they're going to pay. To my greatest surprise, I got 200 and something thousand in 1 week. That literally blew my mind. I said, wow, what did I do? All I did was to recharge my phone with not even up to an airtime of 3K, and I made this amount of money. But I'll be working my ass off for government and private. Private pays me 100, government pays roughly between 280 to 300 depending. And it doesn't come all the time, every month, and sometimes you need to wait 1 week, 2 weeks before you get. So, my wife was plenty. So I just had to go out there and make it work by all means.
Wow. Thank you so much. That's really profound, all right? You were about to leave in the country and someone just intercepted your move by recommending Pure to you, and then you give it a shot, and look at where you are today. Now, you're one of the top earners in Pure. In fact, you're the first person in Africa to hit the Presidential Black Diamond rank. It's an exciting achievement. For those of us already in the business, we know the rank. So when you say someone is the presidential rank, Black Diamond is huge. So you've been able to financially do a lot of things. You bought your mom a car, So what I really want from you is to talk to how can, any doctor, how can any individual person achieve your kind of success. All right, what do they need to do? What's the strategy? All right, how, because a couple of people have met me and say, oh, I don't know how to sell, oh, I don't know how to do this, but they really want to do the business, or some of them are already in the business. So what will you say to them, or to someone who is thinking, okay, if I join this business, what can I do to achieve success really fast? And what was your strategy like? Thank you.
Okay, a very good question there. Thank you, Mr. Toyo, for asking that, because I do have most people that come up with such questions. People always like to use excuses for different things. I think when it comes to becoming successful, it starts with you. That's why I said the mindset is really, really important. For me, I am not a networker. In fact, I used to see networkers as beggars. I remember then, you be in the consulting room, different, even your patient will come with probably a product, whether it's Forever Living, it's GNLD, whatever, they'll be telling you. I'll just be like, please don't take this. Just concentrate on what I've recommended or prescribed for you. So, me coming into this field, honestly speaking, if someone told me that you are going to break through network marketing, I'll probably say it's a big lie. Coming into this field, I was coming in as a novice. I don't know what to do. I didn't even understand what it means to build a team. I didn't even know that when I set a goal for myself that I want to get 10 people in 48 hours, that was just, after I've been in the business for 6 months, I realized that there's actually a book called the 10X Rule. When I read the book, I understand that, it's all about power of 10 duplicates bringing, before 10 brings in their own 10, and their own 10 bring their own 10, before it goes like that. So I was just building it because I was looking at if I could be connecting individual to this company and they get a product worth of this, like now it's 77,000, and the company pays me 16,000. My target then when I started was every week, let me have about 5 to 10 people coming in. So I was always talking to people. I talk for a living, actually. Every day you'll be in the consulting rooms, talking to different person, advising them. And at the end of the day, you are getting tipping. So, and I was now introduced to a company that I'm doing the same thing literally, but I'm getting more value and benefits from them. So it wasn't like a hard thing for me, I see comedians talk, make people laugh, and they earn money. I see movie actors acting and they earn money. So many people do different things and they earn money. Why can't I just do this and also earn money? Because at the end of the day, people will say, oh, this doctor loves money. Yes, I do. I love money. It brings a lot of happiness and peace to me because I could actually literally do a lot of things. Yeah, you said it. I bought a car for my mom. Very good. This was a business that I did. It's all about, for me personally, there are no, I would say, people will say, okay, there are strategies that all, I think everything starts and ends with you. If you want to succeed in this, you will be doing the right thing. If you have a problem, you meet your mentors or you meet anybody that introduces you to the business because there are always solutions. When I came in, I didn't talk to anybody. I was just trying to figure things out on my own. I know everybody can't be me, but all I was looking out for to get people in. So the more people I was bringing into the organization, when someone now I started attending meetings and I understand what it means to build. So I knew that I was already doing that. So I just told people, see, I brought in 10 or 10. I got about 200 and something thousand. Go and bring your own 10 or 10 will give you 200 and something thousand. So that's what I was doing. And before I know it, I had a huge organization of people. I had a lot of doctors, a lot of nurses, engineers, people from different walks of life coming in. Right now, the whole team is big. I have big team in Kenya, South Africa, Canada, Australia. So I'm now enjoying from the, should I say, the effort of others, because right now I don't even really have time recruiting. More you are doing is more like mentoring. So 6 months of grind has gotten me to this level. To be honest with you, anybody can be something great. It's all about you. You can come into there and decide to, if you choose that you want to blow in this system, you can blow in this system. The person that introduced you doesn't hold your success. The person that you are bringing in doesn't hold your success. Your success is only to you. It's only you that can change the dynamics and you can change your future. I had a different mindset coming in. So I'm not actually, to be honest with you, the person that introduced me to the business, even the one before me and the, 5 generations before me, I all went moved faster, and they were all amazed, like, what is happening? So it's all about you and yourself alone. And I'm actually quite grateful to not just Pure, but also grateful to the people that have actually helped to impact life through this amazing opportunity.
Wow. Thank you so much. When he was talking, I want to believe that we listening, the listeners, you're feeling his passion. You could see his heart, and I'm so blessed really to be connecting with him here. And also, I want to hope that everyone on this call, you are understanding why we do what we do at Pure. Pure can literally change your life within 6 months. Within 7 months, Dr. Etuk has achieved so much. I myself also, within just some few months in Pure, I'd already hit my 1 million naira from the company, and I'm growing steadily, doing what I need to do to expand the business in several ways that I know how to. And that is why we are putting this together, to empower more people to understand that, look, you can be more. You can live your life, without boundaries, without limitations from maybe a job, or nobody is asking you to quit your job or anything. I don't know if Dr. Etuk still does his job. Are you still with the government? Are you still with?
No. I'm not. I'm currently. I'm not working for anybody. I even have my own office. So I don't. Yeah, I don't see the point of working. And at the end of the day, since to the glory of God, since I started Pure, from that time to this month, there has never been a Friday that I don't get paid in Pure.
Wow.
So literally, I don't think it. Even when the sales drop, the least I can make in a month is 3 million to 4 million. So what is the point of going to go and for a job? So.
Wow. Medical doctors on this call, how would you like to earn 3 million in a month? Now, look, it's possible. Now, we're not saying it's going to happen overnight, but we are going to walk you through the process. If you're a part of my team, if you're on this call and you're a part of my team, we can guide you on how to make this happen. Or those of us connected to me, Pure is one big family. Even if you're not a part of my team or you're invited by someone else, please get on board today. This is a possibility. Dr. Sandra has explained to us amazingly why the products are doing so well. The cleanse, balance, and build philosophy. And beyond that also, we have endorsements, all right? And then we also have a very unique business models. There are going to be several other meetings where we'll talk more about the business model, how it works. But the key thing here is for you to get started, all right? Dr. Etuk got the call, although he had thoughts and doubts, but he got started, and look at where is it today. Myself also, I got started and I'm growing in the business, all right? So get started. So Dr. Etuk, so where do you see Pure in 5 years in Africa? So far it's just 2 years, and look at how far we've come. So where do you see Pure in 5 years? I don't think we're even 5 years in Nigeria already. I don't think we are 2 years. I think it's a year and some months. So where do you see Pure in 5 years? Look at all the success we've had so far in terms of the impact the people are experiencing and the business opportunity. So do you think Pure will do 5 years or beyond that? And then how can people get started?
I don't know, but people sometimes looks at, I know some people even went as far as saying this is a Ponzi scheme. But I want to tell you that anything that you pay and you get value of what you are paying for is not a Ponzi scheme. It's Ponzi scheme that you could be scared that within just a short while, one day you just wake up and you see 404 on their website or whatever. But Pure has come to stay. And the good news about Pure is just that it's not in one particular place. There's a lot of expansion going on.
Yeah.
For instance, the person that I'm connected to as an upline in this business didn't come to Africa. In her life, I don't think she has ever visited Africa. So she stayed in the comfort of wherever she is in the US and got me into the system. Now, I have a bigger team in Kenya and also in South Africa. I've not traveled to any of those places. You understand?
Yeah.
So, but just because we are we've left the industrial age into informative age. If you looked at it, you ask yourself a very valid question. We have a richest man in Africa, Dangote. Why is it that his wealth has not really increased much? But you now see these guys that are into information like tech, into sales, Amazon, connecting consumers to sellers or whatever. They are the ones making it. So that's to tell you that we are in an industry that we can actually make it big. Look at the expansions that are happening in Pure. You don't need to travel to Ghana. You don't need to travel to all these places. You could literally just stay on Facebook alone or any of the social media outlets. You could leverage on it and you get people to connect to this opportunity.
Wow.
And I can tell you, it's worth it. It's worth it. I just saw on this comment section, someone said 3 million monthly. Let me expose something. There was a time, I think, one of the time I did, because I've done presidential black diamonds several times. I think the first time I hit that rank, I got 16,000 US dollars. And subsequent of those ranks, so I've been having then, when there was a time we had, because one thing in this network marketing, there is peaks and valleys. So there was a time we had our peak, the monies were consistent, 10,000, 12,000, 15,000, 14,000 US dollars.
Please, not Naira.
These are real monies.
Yeah.
I've actually achieved a lot in Pure. Even the car I'm driving now, the car I'm sitting inside right now, I bought it for 13.5 million naira. That was 2 weeks commission.
Is it a Benz?
Together. Yeah, a Benz, a C-Class Mercedes, 2017.
Wow.
So, you understand? And what Pure has done for me, people don't really know. Most of the time, people now see you and be like, because I know how much an average doctor consultant everybody earns. You understand? I know where I am today. I have several properties to my name. I have several landed properties, business I've invested in. So if you are coming into this system and you are someone like me that when it comes to being prudent in cash, I know where to put my money and things are working for you. So if you tell me now, doctor, do you want to leave the country? I'll tell you, no, why am I going to leave? When it's like you are removing sugar or honey from my mouth. So,
wow. Wow.
So we can actually make it in Nigeria. We don't need to run away. All you need to do is to, open your mind.
Because mommy.
Oh, sorry about that. So all you need to do is to open your mind and heart to opportunities like this. It might not necessarily be Pure. There are a lot of opportunities that are coming there, but I can just tell you, anyone you choose to go with, put in some work, like just remain focused and consistent. It really, really pays. Let me also say this, because I know a lot of people that are here on this call, they've done network before in the past and they've not been successful. The reason why you've not been successful, one is that you gave up so easily. Secondly is that you didn't focus on one. They bring this one, you join. They bring the next one, you join. They bring the other one, you join. At the end of the day, every day, each of your contacts, you are telling them one opportunity or the other. How do you expect them to take you serious? The day you decide to choose one and you put your all mind, power, energy into that one, you will make it. That's just a simple truth. That's all.
Wow. Thank you so much, Dr. Etuk. I think you've given us even much more than we expected. I don't know if you have any final words or encouragement. In fact, you've given us...
Final words is that if it's going to happen, it's up to you.
Yeah.
I cannot come and push you to succeed.
Yeah.
If you like if you like the basic salary you are earning from whatever you are doing and you are comfortable with it, fine and good. But if you are waking up to maybe getting let off from their work or getting pay cut from whatever they are being earning every month. So why don't you think of a plan B?
A plan B.
When I came into Pure was like a plan B, but all of a sudden turned into a plan A. Let me even give you a shot. Even if tomorrow now, God forbid, Pure falls, I cannot go back to where I was. Because I've leveraged on this system to know that I have put things in place to sustain me for years or even get more richer. So Some of you always talked about, you press Dangote, you press all those rich men, but you don't know they start from somewhere. You have to leverage on something to get something so that you can belong to that class. You can fix your money somewhere. See, there are different levels to the class in this country. I didn't know that there are some levels you get to, you command some certain levels of respect. But no worry, let me not say much about that. When you get there, I remember, okay, let me just share this story. I was the type of person that if I go to a grocery shopping, like maybe any of the malls, I'm always looking at price tag when I'm carrying things because I don't really want to get there and be embarrassed. I know how much I was earning. So if you are we looking at this, I remember there was a friend I used to go to shopping with. So last, I think in the month of February or so, we went out for a shopping and all. And she just reminded me something. She said, Etu, have you noticed this nowadays we'll be going to places and you don't even look at price tag. I said, what do you mean? He said, you before. You carry this one and look. If I'm going to pick milk, I'll be looking at, why am I carrying Peak? Peak is always expensive. Let me carry this other brand. This one is cheaper. Or that one is cheaper. Just to avoid. But now I don't look at price tag. I don't even walk around with cash with me. All you need is to just go swipe and you go. See, there's one thing I've actually gotten from Pure. Time freedom, very, very important. I travel to anywhere I want to travel to without writing application weeks before to say, okay, I need some days off. I wake up at my own time. I do things at my own space. You have money to do all you want to do. See, all this is achievable. If I'm not grateful for anything, for the fact that I'm not looking at price tag again, is something that I'm so grateful to. So I want to say thank you, guys. I think I've really exposed a lot this night.
Thank you so much.
That's me. It's just me. Thank you.
I really appreciate you. Thank you so much for that fantastic session. Wow. Please, I want you to comment whatever you think, how was the session? Just comment it. If it's great, put great. If it's fire, put fire. Whatever it is to you, just put it in the comments. Appreciate Dr. Etuk as well. It takes a lot to actually spare. He's a very busy man. In fact, yesterday he's in Uyo for an event, and he obliged to be with us tonight. That's amazing. Thank you so much, Dr. Etuk. See, guys, I don't know what else to say. Dr. Etuk has just given us, the cream of the whole thing. So look. So what does that leave you? Where does that leave you? Now, you can't hear all this and just decide, okay, it's one of those things. Now, like I always tell people, great meetings don't make men. Great meetings don't make men or make anything. It is great decisions that do, all right? It is when you take that step and say, okay, I think I want to start doing this. I want to get to learn more about this. Look, when I decided for Pure, I didn't really know much about it. I just saw that, look, the products are amazing. And then, it was something I could do on the side to build wealth for myself. And I jumped in. And when I got in, I started learning about it. And within a month, I understood everything. And within my second, third month, I was already hosting my own meeting. Okay, so it doesn't matter where you are. We have a system to guide you. We have a team that is vibrant, that will help you grow in the business, okay? So you have an advantage if you decide to come on board today. So do not hesitate, all right? Do not hesitate. Get on board, talk to your upline. Talk to whoever invited you, or talk to Brenda or any of the persons who got you to this call, and then tell them you want to get a pack. The beautiful thing with Pure, why Pure is different, is you are getting value for your money at the point of you. If I get, when you eventually get to pay, you are getting the product, which you can either use for yourself or you share with a loved one, or you even sell it if you want to, and then you join the system, and then you can begin to grow. All right, so quickly, we want to answer some questions about some people asked questions regarding their health. Please, Dr. Sandra, if you're there, can you help us answer some of these questions? Bola Tito and I will be taking them. I'll take the first one. I think I saw somebody talking about heart problem or something. So I saw kidney. Please, Brenda, can you send me the questions privately so that I will know, so that we can answer some of them? All right. So, but I know someone talked about kidney, and also another person talked about heart. So please, Dr. Sandra, could you just share briefly with us what you think they can do. Thank you. Which product combination they can use? Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you're talking about for the is it the kidney now? Let me know which one should I talk about. The kidney, right?
I think kidney first, and then heart, and then fibroid as well.
Then the heart.
Is the renal patient? Renal patient. Renal.
Okay. Yeah. For renal, actually you need to know the stage. Also, without also knowing the stage, for these patients now, the patient has to start with what cleanse to actually help to detoxify the body system properly. Then go on pure Excel, but note, because for the person having renal failure, it might have been caused by high blood pressure or diabetes. So we need to know what this patient is actually taking for high blood pressure or diabetes. From there, we'll be able to actually channel it, because the more you're also taking the medication, because if it is high blood pressure, it's actually you are providing the system, your kidney, with what lot of toxins to come into your body system. But you don't need to stop your medication. All you need to do is that you have to do a lot of what detoxification. It's not just one-time detoxification, but twice in a month. Twice in a month. Then after doing that, you now go on pure Excel. If this person is diabetic, you don't have daily views. You go on pure Excel, go in and organic or sulfur. Very good.
Okay. Yes. Okay. All right.
Then for the heart, yes, for the heart-related issue, I don't know what kind of heart issue, but for that patient, for heart-related, the patient has to be very careful. You need to actually start with what cleanse too, because I don't know what must have led to. I like knowing my patient very well.
Yeah.
Yes, so that clarity, so I actually know what to actually administer to them. But to be on the safe side, detoxify the patient properly, then go on pure Excel. Pure Excel is an all-rounder. No matter what you actually will treat, it will actually what help you. You go on pure Excel, go on go. It will help the body what properly. Because when you have the no matter the degenerative issue you're suffering from, because it's in a young stage, it will balance what with the yin what issue and balance it properly. Yes.
Okay. Somebody's also asking for fibroid. Can pure product cure fibroid? And somebody also asked for somebody that is already taking hypertensive medication and product for hypertension case.
Okay. When it comes to fibroid, our product does not cure. Let's take note of that. These are not drugs. These are for supplements that makes the body heal itself. So for you to actually take organic supplement, you need to be persistent, and you actually need to be consistent in whatever you're taking. It's not when you take, especially when it comes to fibroid. Most fibroid patients actually take things that they are not meant to take, and that is why they still have a lot of the fibroid actually growing. So if you're actually going to take it for fibroid, you need to be consistent and avoid a lot of food that you're not supposed to take. So if you are taking this medication and you're still doing what you're not supposed to do, you will not get the desired result. Then for hypertensive medication, if you're already on hypertensive drug, nobody tells you to stop your medication, please. You don't need to stop your medication. You need to be on your medication and be taking the supplement. But it's over time. If it's the medication you take every day, you will not be taking after the other, maybe 2 days after, with time you are now off your medication, but you don't stop taking your orthodox medication. Immediately you start taking this supplement, because your body system is already used to it. So you need to actually continue to, you start taking one after the other. If you're taking 3 times in a day, you start taking twice. You're not taking one. Before you know it, you're off your medication. That's it.
All right. I think. Thank you so much, Dr. Sandra, for that. So I think for those of us who are having health situations, all right, because of the kind of information we need from you, I will urge that you get started with us. Go back to the person who invited you. Our supplement will work, all right? They do work. We have a philosophy that is excellent. So go back to who invited you, connect back to either Brenda or any of the leaders who invited you so that you can get started. So it is at the point when you get started, we're going to get information from you to know exactly what to recommend and how to recommend it. So whatever is your health situation, we can go on, and it will just keep you. There is a solution in pure product combination. All right, there is a solution in pure product combination. But for us to be able to address that particular situation, we need you to get started. All right. So one final question and then we will call it a night. Bola Tito, where are thou?
Okay.
All right.
Okay. Okay. Somebody is asking that a 75-year-old woman that has severe arthritis, high cholesterol, and high blood pressure, what can that woman take? A 75-year woman, she has severe arthritis, high cholesterol, and high blood pressure.
Okay, so for this woman, a 75 years old woman, she will actually start with her cleanse or reduce the dosage for her, cleanse, then place her on Pure Excel, organic sulfur, Koyin, and also Watermiller.
Okay.
Very good. Yes.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you so much. Wow.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. In fact, that was, you could, the meeting has been very, very, successful, I believe. All right. So please, for those of us that are interested in the products, you can get the products. Like I said, you can get started. If you're interested in the primarily for the business as well, you can also get started with the product, because it is at the point of you getting the product that you will begin to be a part of the business, and then we'll walk you through on how to go about it and all the things you need to do. So please, I want to urge us, don't hesitate. Get started as soon as you can. Today is Sunday. By Monday, get started so that we can work with you, all right, closely to either sort out any health situations you might be facing, or to plug you to the business model and then help you grow in the business so that you can be successful. All right. So thank you everyone for coming on this Wellness Summit. I want to appreciate all the leaders. I saw several Pure leaders on this call. Thank you so much. I want to give room for one person who is not a Pure person, who wants to probably just say a few words. All right. So I see Abike here. Did you raise up your hand by mistake, or you really want to say something? All right. If you have a question, who else? If you want to say something, you have a question, you can just raise up your hand and then you could talk. All right. I want to give opportunity for one person, one or two persons. All right. There's Queen Esther here. All right. So Queen Esther, your mic is unmuted. So you could just say one or two things and ask your question. And also state where you're watching from and who invited you. Thank you. Go ahead.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
My name is Esther Pasi. Mr. Ayo actually.
Oh, okay.
So there's one question I want to. Hello, can you hear me?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I wrote the question in the comments, but they didn't address it.
What was the question?
To Mr. Tuk. Because my and he was telling me that the name of the sickness or disease, whatever with our wife is I don't know the meaning in English language. I don't know if he knows the meaning.
Okay, you know what? Probably so we need to be very clear on what the person is going through. So maybe we would have to get to talk to that person, so that the person, because this third-party information, you don't know what the person was trying to say or what they meant. So we'll need to get to talk to the person directly. So I'll have one of our reps call the lady in question, so she can explain how she feels and also state what she's going through. And then once we get the clear information, we'll be able to direct to either of Dr. Yusuf or any of the doctors.
Okay, sorry, please.
Right?
It's the person that is going to talk.
All right. So any other, Abike, do you want to ask a question? Please let us be very clear with what the third person. We're going to call the person. We'll get a representative to call the person, because when it comes to health situation, we have to be clear with what the person is going through, right? So we don't have information that is not complete, and then it goes round and round. So,
Mr. Ayo, okay, the question Abike is trying to ask is about sexting, that she probably, I don't know whether he or she doesn't have a place for sex, maybe sex talk. Okay, yes.
Yes.
Yeah. So
I mean,
what can she or he use for somebody
okay.
that doesn't feel like having sex, and probably the supplement?
We have a product.
Yeah,
libido. We have a libido enhancer. It's called Pure Excel. Pure Excel is actually a cleanse, balance, and build product. Okay, so if the person does the cleanse and then does the Pure Excel, I think from how it has worked for several people that have used it, the libido will come up again. All right, so that's, in fact, I think there's really no health situation, there's no combination, because the philosophy is what drives the use cases of this product. The philosophy: cleanse, balance, build, helping the body heal itself, cleanse the body of toxins, balance the hormone and pH of the body, and build the body antioxidant as well as nutritional level, and the body will restore back to normal. Okay, so that's how it works generally. Okay, so whatever is the health situation, just get through that philosophy. Use our product, cleanse, balance, and build, and you'll get a solution. So I think that's all from tonight's session. I hope we all got value. All right. Thank you all for listening. Thank you for joining this session. We hope to get feedback from each of us, and then we hope to walk you through the process, of becoming successful within Pure. I want to appreciate all our leaders, all those who have showed up tonight. Dr. Sandra, thank you. Thank you so much. Dr. Etuk, thank you so much for your time. Nurse True Love Annie, thank you so much for your time. And every other leader that is here. Sorry, I'm seeing some hands up. We have to just go. Okay, there's a mighty leader here. I want her to just say a few final words. One of our top leaders in Pure, Wealthy Choma. All right, let me see if she is really here. Madam Choma, are you the one? I'm trying to unmute you. You can go ahead and say something, 1 or 2 words in 1 minute if you're the one. All right. I think it was a mistake. She's not coming on. So thank you, everyone. Please get back to who invited you, like I said, and also let's get you started on the cleanse, balance, and build philosophy. Don't worry, you might not have understanding of how the business works, but once you come on board, we will walk you through the process of how it works.
Hello.
Oh, Madam Choma, are you the one? Hello?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
I am. Can you hear me now loud and clear?
Yes, I can hear you. Please.
Okay, good evening, everyone. I want to appreciate everyone on this call, mostly to Boss Ayo. Thank you for the great work you're doing. I want to appreciate all the doctors. Thank you for opening my eyes once again. I want to appreciate everybody. I just want to leave you all with this word. That's always my trademark. The 3 C's: being consistent, being committed, and being courageous. Because sometimes you just need to encourage yourself. The journey is not always, so easy like that, but you just have to encourage yourself all the way. And I have a question, please. I know our time is fast spent, but please, it's directed to Dr. Sandra. Just a quick one, please. I have a question. I really admire your practical answers. And the question is this: somebody who is on a medication, on hypertensive, medication, is it advisable to take it regularly, even while using Pure product? Because according to what she told me, there's somebody that told her not to be taking the drug every day, that she shouldn't take the orthodox hypertensive pill every day. But now she's also taking Pure product. So is it still advisable to continue with orthodox medication for hypertension daily? Or is it something that she can just take once in a while, while on Pure products? Please, your candid advice will be well appreciated. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Ayo. That's my question. Thank you.
Yes, for hypertension, for this patient now, I don't encourage you already on medication and your body system is already used to it. You don't stop medication like that. All what this patient will have to, you keep taking this medication. If you were taking it every day, you now start reducing to twice a day. You understand? If you are taking maybe 3 times a day, I don't know the medication he or she is taking. You understand? But you don't do it instantly. You give yourself for another 3 to 1 month. After that, by then on your supplement, then your supplements start getting used to your body system because your body is just trying to naturally to heal itself. You get it? So with time, after that, if you were taking it twice in a day, you start reducing it to once. You see it now. If you are not taking it 3 times a day, start reducing it to twice. Then if you're taking it once in a day, if you take on Monday, you don't take on Tuesday, you take it on Wednesday. With time, your body is not getting used to it. It's not getting used to you withdrawing. It's just like you're trying to wean a child that is sucking breast. If you give the breast in the morning, afternoon, night, sometimes you now end up giving just at night. With time, you wean the baby off. That is how you do also when you're taking what? Your BP medication. Gradually, you just stop. You don't stop immediately because it will actually affect you. Yes. Thank you, Ayo.
I'm trying to get you to open your mic again. Madam Choma, are you there? Can you? Okay. Hello. Okay. So I believe Dr. Sandra has responded clearly to that question. All right, Madam
Yes,
Choma,
I'm clear. I'm really clear.
Fantastic. So,
Yeah.
our time is fast spent. We don't want to drag this beyond necessary. So, thank you all again. Finally, final word. Go back to who invited you, and then talk to people, get on board, and let's go together. Thank you so much. The meeting is ended, so you can exit yourself, and we hope to hear from you during the week. Get yourself into sense, balance, and build, and then let's get started on this amazing journey. All the leaders in the house, thank you. I can see Joma, I can see Chioma, I can see Mr. Gift to Simeon, I can see all the amazing Dr. Esse, Titilayo Halim. I can see all the pure leaders here. Mr. Temidayo John, good to know that you joined the call, and good to know that you got your friends and your partners in. For those Ijoma invited and Chioma invited, we're going to be calling you again. It's amazing. We really want to work with you, and this is how we can get to work together. So we're going to be calling you during the week so that we can, see you get started, and then let's build this. You've heard a lot. The recording will be available so that you can, if you want to hear it again and again. And if you're having health issues, all right, yes, we probably might not have the time to have asked a question or gotten a doctor advice. All I'll just say to you is, if you know someone that knows someone, or you yourself, just get started, all right? It's 77,100 PV, and then we'll guide you. We'll tell you, we have doctors we can always talk to. We'll know your history. We'll ask a few questions, and then we'll give you a combination that will definitely help you sort out that health situation. Thank you so much for listening in, and to my fantastic co-host who actually brought the idea for this program, Bola Tito Obadino. Thank you so much for all the work you do. Good night, everyone, and let's have a great week. Bye-bye.
Good night, everyone. Bye-bye. Yeah, bye.